let's start the recording. Welcome, YouTube audience, back. CLG FC episode 210.2 for the YouTube. For those that are interested, it's exclamation point YT or exclamation point YouTube to get to our YouTube's channel. And that has all of the previous episodes of CLG FC on it. I'm actually in the process of uploading episode 209 right now. So you guys are going to see, at least within about an hour or two, up from episode 1 all the way through 209, including all the off-season watch parties of the tournaments we do and everything else. The transfers, not that we have done a lot of transfers, we haven't, but all of that you will see on the YouTube. We also have action time and playthrough that we do there on the YouTube. We have the Unreal Tournament playlist that I have as well, that apparently is unlisted, and I need to make that visibility public. So, which I just did. So there's that. I didn't even realize that playlist was unlisted. Oh, that's my bad. But yeah, that it's all there. It's absolutely all there for you guys. Oh, hold on. I almost closed the tab. That I was uploading the stuff on. But there you go. So it's all there for you. Yeah, it should be. It'll be there, nice for you to watch. So just definitely check it out if you've missed any episodes. I also have a new. I'm trying to get back to the right. I'm terrible at multitasking. I'm trying to get back to the right damn tab. Okay, here we are. The other thing is I also started a new series, which is the longest save, exclamation point save for the new series we're doing. We launched it last Thursday. Where I've actually been playing it offline when I haven't been streaming the past few days. Like Saturday I wasn't streaming. I played it offline. Friday night, or not Friday night. Yesterday after the stream in the evening I played it, and what do you call it? We've been starting with that, so that's been interesting, and I'm really excited for that save. Although it's going to be a dual offline online save, and I am getting my ass handed to me in that save. I shouldn't say it like that because I'm actually second in the league that we're in. We started in K-League Challenge, for those that don't know, which is now K-League 2. But whether it's called Challenge or K-League 2, it's the second division in Korea. And the first team the team in first has so much money, and they're expected to go right back up because only the top spot gets a promotion playoff, and they're expected to fight for that promotion spot, and only the top spot wins prize money in the league. So there's a huge wage disparity between us, basically us alongside everybody else in the league, and the team in first. And I just can't seem to. I've beat them actually twice out of 3 games, and but we're so much closer to the rest of the teams that I think we're like 16-4-3 or something like that, and the team in first is literally like 23-1-1. They're just unreal. Or 23-1-2, I think they are now, and they're just so unreal. Union beat Minnesota. Remember, Union just hired somebody new. We've rejected the offer for. We rejected the offer for Frack as well. Leighton Alley's turned professional. Switchblade keeps asking me, and I don't think he realizes that I don't actually stream the save very often. So when I made Switchblade in the game to when I actually got to the end of season 10 was only like 2 streams. so we've not. It's not like we progress very quickly here. We've had to save 13 months, and we're only in the off season of season 7. Benaldo Picks, what's up, Picks? Sorry, brother. I just now got my chat up on the phone because I'm an idiot and I didn't do it right away. But for you guys, um, all good. Give pixelated suits. I almost typed your name as pixelated shits, and that would have been awful. That would have been a terrible typo. But give pixelated suits a follow. And really cool FM streamers. Been hooked on Oblivion remake right now, or remaster right now, which is Oblivion's a great game, man. It hasn't changed. It's just a better looking Oblivion. So when they actually redo the mods and we get combat mods and everything for it, oh my god, that game's gonna be unreal to play. So how's your Monday evening going? It's going well. I actually was on my the other save I was talking about, the FM14 save for a few hours, about an hour tonight, and prior to going live. And like the tactics I have are set up so well, and we are clicking, but the quality in the team just isn't there. And I have this star Brazilian striker, who's the highest paid player on or the second highest paid player on the team, I think it is, or no, he's third highest paid player on the team, and he's decided to go 11 hours without scoring a goal. So we kind of struggled in those games a lot. A lot. But a lot of draws in that mix. But finally he scored, and now he's banged in, I think, 2 in the last 3 games. So, but I'm like 5 points back with a game in pocket in K-League Challenge, and that's basically been the situation the entire season. And I think I'm 24 games in now or something like that, or 26 games in. So look at that sexy flare. What's up, Sienna? So yeah, Sienna Switchblade is only 16. So birthday in July, so about to turn 17 in the game. Doesn't come into the main team until they're 19. So it's shit. Sorry, it's going to be one of these ones where Switchblade isn't going to be with the main squad until the season 13. It'll make it season 13 will be the official season you start with the main squad, and we're about to go into season 11. But overall, pretty decent. 34 appearances in the under 18s leagues. Oh, fuck. Uh, Streams overall or streams of this game? Because streams overall, you're probably talking a good 3 months. Uh, streams overall, like that's streams overall. Streams of CLG FC, maybe a dozen, 20, a dozen to 20 maybe. Um, so I'll see you in 3 months. Fair enough. If you want to, hey, fair enough. 14 appearances in the under 18s league, though. I'm sorry, 34 appearances in the under 18s league. 14 goals, 11 assists as a defensive midfielder, which is pretty fucking good. 4 player of the matches, 5 yellows, was sent off once, and averaged 7.44, which is good because the median that you start with, I think, is 6.6 or 6.5. Now I'll stick around a bit. I mean, you're going to be in the save is going to have, at the minimum, this is going to be a 17 to 18. No, actually, a minimum. This is going to be a 20 season save. So you're going to be in the squad for at least 7 years. 7-8 seasons. So, we are going to instant result the friendlies. We always do it. It's just mainly because it's friendlies. But that's just a heads up. So like this friendly coming up against Joey Orrs, that'll be a instant result because we don't want to waste time with the friendlies. I just saw your tactics name. Yeah, it's long. It's it's Benny's Balls Deep Bonsai Blitz Bonanza, the BBD. It's fucking hilarious. I came up with that. I'm like, this is hilarious to troll with, mainly because everyone thought it was my tactic is a troll tactic, and it very much is. But I mean, I have a Regista, a Metsala, an Enganche, a Ramdeuter, a Libero. We've just got all sorts of craziness. The tactic I actually run in the tactic I run in FM14 is a 4-3-3. So the 4-3-3 has a anchorman, a deep lying playmaker, a box to box. Although no, a ball might be a ball winning, but I think I have it at box to box now. And then I have standard um, inverted forward or inside forward, and a traditional winger on the other side, and then a deep lying playmaker here. So I've never used some of those roles. They're kind of crazy. So you won't find a Mitsala or an Enganche. You really there's nobody runs the Ramdeuter. So you know, but and then I actually have two other God's Ramdeuter I've never. I actually really like my Ramdeuter. I would use Regista once if I had another save and I had somebody who could play Ramdeuter. Like obviously Sheamus is best fit for a wide target forward and maybe an inverted winger. But if I had a save where somebody could pick up Ramdeuter, I would use it because they just make so many great runs. Um, and it's so good because if you like to switch the ball and it gets trapped along here and you have a Ramdeuter who really does well in taking the space and playing the role, the switch ball over the top, they become an instant target all the time. And it's great. It's great. Um, is this morale? What is it? Oh, sharpness. Yeah. Uh, what do you call it? So my default tactic in FM14 is the 4-3-3, like I said, and then I have two other tactics. One for when we really need a goal, and one for when we really need to see a lead out. And the one that when we need to see a lead out is a 4-1-4-1. So I have the regular four here. These guys go to fullback instead of wingback. I have my defensive midfielder who becomes a anchor. He's still an anchor man, I believe, or it might be a ball winning. And then I have four across the middle, two wingers, uh, both ones support, and then I have two midfielders on. One's a central midfielder, the other one is a. Actually, one of the midfielders is the ball winning. He's the anchor man still, and the other one is box to box, and they're both one. The box to box on support, the ball winning's on defend, and then I just have the one striker at the top. And then the one where we really need a goal was a 3-4-3, and I have three center backs, one defensive midfielder, two regular left-right midfielders, like a left midfielder, right midfielder, an AMC who's a deep-lying playmaker because you need them to drop into the space, and then I have I think an advanced forward up here, or so, but yeah, uh, and that 3-4-3 has done really well. Um, I have to say. Uh, I have scored so many goals with the 3-4-3 for when we've absolutely needed a goal, and it's been fantastic. The 4-3-3 that we default set up with, we create a lot of chances actually, which is great. And somebody told me like the 3-4-3 is just so good. It's just so good in Football Manager, and I believe it because I'm taking clubs that should be beating me or drawing me, and I'm coming out of games with like 5 to 6 clear-cut chances created, and another 1 to 3 half chances. Like we are actually creating a lot with the 4-3-3 in FM14. You guys will see that later on in the week. I'll probably pick that up on Friday. I think Thursday's going to be timing in, and then Friday I'll probably pick up FM14. Um, but and then over the weekend, one of the days of the weekend I'll be streaming. I just don't know when yet, but one of those days will be this save because we'll probably get maybe up to the start of the season tonight, maybe not. It depends. Anyway, let's do Leagues in Focus real quick. I don't have to cover any of the leagues in Leagues in Focus because England hasn't started. The only league we're covering is MLS. So the Red Bulls are top still. They went from being the best team in the league to the second best team in the league, but they're still top of the East. I also need to start playing music in my ears, otherwise my headset's gonna die, because apparently that's the way this fucking headset works. And I hate the fact that that's how it works with when it comes to this Steel series. It's way more comfortable than the HyperX. Oh my God, was the HyperX awful? But um, yeah, Red Bulls are top. Columbus Crew is second. Then it's Montreal Impact, Atlanta United, Orlando City, Chicago Fire, Nashville, Philadelphia Union have snuck in ever since they fired their manager, and then they've started winning. And then Cincinnati are ninth. Miami is just on the outside looking in by a point. NYC FC is bottom of the East. Pix has got to be having a Craigasm looking at this. The Red Bulls are the best team in the East, and NYCFC is the worst team in the East. That's like all you could ever ask for. And DC's also ass. Like, this is all Pix ever wants. Like, DC, New England, and NYCFC are all ass, and the Red Bulls are actually great. Get them out. Get them out. Get him out. We don't support that shit here. Get him out. Uh, anyway, in the West, the Scum are unfortunately top, and get him out. Get him out. Get him out. The Scum are top. LA Galaxy are second. Portland Timbers are third. Colorado Rapids are fourth. Seattle Sounders are fifth. Austin 6th, St. Louis is 7th, Vancouver Whitecaps are 8th, Houston Dynamo have snuck in at 9th, Sporting Kansas City and the San Jose Earthquakes are 2 points both on the outside looking in. FC Dallas is officially the worst team in MLS. That's all for Leagues in Focus. So we move on. We are going to, just as a reminder to those, right, who might be new here or watching for the first few times, we do a summer watch-along of one of the tournaments. Every summer, we do a watch-along of one of the tournaments. This off-season, or this summer in the game, because it's June, is the 2033 CONCACAF Gold Cup. So we watched yesterday the group stage and the group stage games are gone. But we watched the group stage, and we watched the quarterfinal between Haiti versus the U.S. We only watch the U.S. through the CONCACAF Gold Cup. We don't watch anybody else. So we're going to watch their game against Mexico. If they win, we're going to watch their final, and if they lose, we're done. So everybody's coming back off loan. Clitheroe are predicted to finish rock bottom of the league, which is not a surprise considering they barely survived last season. And that's about it. So we're going to watch this Mexico-U.S. game coming up here. And then we're going to sim through the Joey Orrs match. And then if the U.S. win this game, we'll be watching the final on Sunday. The U.S. has looked like the best team this tournament, unlike the previous time we watched the Gold Cup, where Mexico looked like the best team, and they wound up winning the whole thing over Canada, I believe. Canada wound up knocking the U.S. out in the semis. Of course, the Gold Cup we didn't watch, since the Gold Cup is biannually instead of quad-annually. The Gold Cup we didn't watch, the U.S. went on to win. But the last one we did watch, the U.S. did not win. It was a semifinal loss for them. So we're going to get into this match here. Let's see. West Ham are preparing for life in the championship for a second season out of 3. And we are ready for this match. So let me stop this song I'm playing. I actually need to load the anthem real quick. There we go. Mexico and the United States. Here we are. Cully, what's going on, brother? How are you? Hope you're well. How was your weekend, Cully? (4-4-2) for Mexico. The U.S. in a 4-3-3, and we are at Ohio Stadium in Columbus, the spot of the legendary 2-0. Is there another chapter that's going to be written in it here? We will find out. We're underway. It was working night, so did nothing but work and sleep all weekend. That fucking sucks, bro. Woo! Right away, U.S. on the attack. Right away. Whipped in. Back post. It's already in. 1-0. 41 seconds is all it took for the U.S. to take the lead. Konica. <clears throat> 41 seconds. Who was it that scored? Brandon Palomino has scored for the U.S. Nice. Well, when's your next day off, Cully? I'm assuming today was a day off. Oh, and Mexico have tied it. I'm off till next weekend. Let's go. You gonna play Football Manager in that time, or what? You got any plans? So you're gonna see me in this team in a few seasons. We actually haven't had anybody get. The only person who's gotten called up has been Brat, who got called up to the Germany under-19s. He actually didn't get called up this window, but he's been called up 4 times to Germany under-19s, and nobody else has been called up, which is crazy considering Premier League clubs want our players, but that's a whole different story. So you're playing, yes, nice. That new Expedition 33, it looks good, Expedition 33. I've seen a lot of it, actually. So, Boba Jenny's been playing it, and Lulu Hardley have both been playing it. And those are the 2 that I watched that have been playing Expedition 33. So, Lulu Hardley's a great streamer, and she actually started playing it a day before she went on vacation. Did not get anywhere except past the tutorial, and then was like, right, I'm going on vacation. And I'm like, you're not going to know how to fuck to play this game when you come back. Like, it's going to be, that's terrible, but, you know, it is what it is, so. She's over in, I think she went to Korea for like a week or 2, so. No 2-0, no 2-0, and Mexico have taken the lead. 14th minute, from 1-0 down to 2-1 up. El Tri have taken the lead in Columbus. Akonikun, by the way, scorer of the goal of the season. We got Sienna, who's the up and coming CLG member. We've got Akonikun here, who is CLG royalty. What's up, gentlemen? Hope you're both well. But 2-1 Mexico in what has been a really quick starting game. Like, this has been very high scoring. I literally blinked when you sent the clip. Yeah, that goal was fucking nasty. Here's Lawson with a free kick. Lawson off the post. Lawson hits the post with the free kick. Look at the momentum. Mexico scored literally against the run of play twice. Oh, that's a bad giveaway, and Garcia's blasted over the bar. #, 23rd minute here. Gold Cup semifinal is where we're at. Palomino to Solo on the left-hand side. Down the line for Adams. Keeps it in. Bad touch. Martinez will take it. Mexico break. Inside for Sanchez. Acuna. And he's had a wide-open goal on the far post to shoot at and absolutely blasted it into the concourse. It's in somebody's chips. It's in somebody's bucket of fries. That's how bad it was hit. Here's Nervinsky on the right-hand side now. 24th minute, U.S. Correa. Nervinsky. Garcia almost poked it free, but Howard came up with it, then gave it away to McIntosh. Acuna with the cross. Hernandez can't find it. Martinez runs it down in right-hand box. Mexico's space program looking promising. That's a great insult when somebody blasts it. We should make a poster about that or something at the Union, and every time somebody blasts it, one over the river end, we could just pull it up. Here's Cordoba over to Sanchez, and Forsyth is there to meet it. So, 28th minute now. Palomino solo on the left-hand side. Over to Adams. Adams back to Palomino. He was looking for the inside run, but it was a little bit late. And so they'll recycle the ball to Howard. And the U.S. will look to build from the back again. Nervinsky cutting inside. Finds Flores central midfield. Lawson, really good release to Correa. And Correa scores! 2-2! The 07's coming out in chat every time we score. I love it. It is 2-2 inside half an hour. This has been a wild game. Cordoba. Hernandez. On the right, Martinez. Looping ball, back post. Acuna wasn't marked, but Howard does get to it. Delgado comes down with it. Here's the cross. Solo heads it clear. McIntosh settles. Goes for goal. Big deflection. And Nervinsky has to clear it to touch. Here's Acuna. Garcia. The two with a 1-2. Hernandez back to Acuna. And almost fouled, but somehow from behind him, that ball was poked away. Here's Nervinsky. Correa. I thought he was going to go down and a pen was going to be called, but no, it was a really good tackle. Nervinsky. Howard. Borges. Lawson. Flores goes for goal, and Bello with the save. Out for a corner. Won the Champions League yet? No, Viva, we haven't. Here's Correa. I'm only in level 10. That's headed clear to McIntosh. Running it down on the left-hand side, waiting for attackers to join him. Finds a great ball to Hernandez. Hernandez through, and Mexico have retaken the lead. What a ball. What a ball to Hernandez. I'm fortunately not like Dave. I'm not Dave, sorry. Unfortunately not like D, where we're going to win the Champions League from the Vanarama National. McIntosh's pass is that was on a string, man. That was unbelievable. Palomino, sorry. You're right. Thank you, Viva. Palomino, Howard, Lawson, back to Howard. U.S. was 1-0 up inside 41 seconds. To 1-2 down, leveled it inside half an hour. And Mexico have just gone back in front in what's been an absolute wild game. Flores to Solo. This is the 43rd minute now. Nervinsky. Here's Nervinsky. On the right, Correa goes for the cross. It's blocked. It will be a corner. Adams to take the corner here. Whipped in, back post. Borges puts it over. And that is a goal kick. Lawson, Moore, off the head down. Correa on the right-hand side looking to escape by his man. Kenny, he's just going to have to cut it back. Finds Lawson, goes for goal, and Bellio will put it out for another corner here. The fourth official has indicated a minimum of 2 minutes of added time here at the end of the first half. Here's Correa's corner. Borges! And it's over again for another Mexico gold kick. Here's Acuna now. Whips this in back post. Sanchez can't get to it. Moore's got it. Can they get the ball upfield? I want to call the game a fiesta, but that wouldn't be non-partial. Very good. Here's Lawson unmarked in the box, and it's just over the bar. Oh, he had the keeper beat. It's just over the bar, and that's half time. It was 4 goals inside half an hour, 5 inside 35 minutes. But Mexico, against the run of play, have scored twice, and they lead 3-2 here at the half. Gold Cup semifinal from the Ohio Stadium in Columbus, Ohio, and we are back underway with the second half. Five goals. Look at this. Mexico have scored 3 goals with .97 xG, and the U.S. have scored 2 with .86 xG. What's up, 10th Shadow? Welcome in, man. Solo goes for a volley, and that goes over the goal. How you been, 10th Shadow? I hope you've been well. So, here's Flores now, knocking it down. Adams on the left-hand side. Cordoba. Back to Bellio. It's cleared up field. Nervinsky wins the header. Lawson finds Adams. Adams cutting in for Moore. It's knocked around. Finally cleared, and Martinez will boot it out towards the halfway line. Solo. Palomino. Borges. Nervinsky. Lawson. Moore. Good touch. Shoots. Scores! From just at the top of the box. And the U.S. are level. Viva has immediately left the chat. But it's a really good finish from Moore. And it's 3-3. Arm getting tired. Yeah, the winner plays the winner of Canada and Jamaica in the final on Sunday. 6-goal thriller so far, but plenty of time left in this game. Plenty of time left in this game. So, Martinez is booked. Here's Correa with a free kick on the left-hand side. Looped in, and that's hit the side netting, and the U.S. will make a change. The Saskin is the substitution graphic on the Saskin is just so fucking clean. Like, it's really good. Sienna! Thank you for the sub, bro, with Prime Gaming. I appreciate you, brother. Thank you so much. You're the best. So, back post. More! What a save from Bellio. What a save. This is like the most subs I've ever had at any point in time in the channel. So, you guys have been, it's been incredible. I am so grateful. Thank you so much to all of y'all. It's been such a joy, and it's been just amazing. It's been amazing. So I think the record's actually higher because Sensei Hidokiri gifted a lot when I used to commentate Counter-Strike, but like still, you guys make streaming a blessing, really. Flores, what a save from Bellio. What a kick save from point-blank range. Wow. 73rd minute. Here's Mexico with it. Cordoba. His cross blocked. It's squirted out and unaware of the run here. And back over to Cordoba. Here's Cordoba. The cross, back post. Sanchez is there, and he's fired it over.
Evil soul.
Side pathetic. Oh my God. Hey Benny, congrats on the sub record. Thank you. Thank you very much, Sai. I hope you guys are well. What happened earlier, if you don't mind me asking, man? Because you guys went live on YouTube for like 19 minutes, and then the video went down. By the way, if you have no intention of keeping that video up, oh, what a save! You should just go in and delete it, because now you have an 18-minute VOD that's just the starting soon screen on your YouTube. So, I saw you went live earlier. I was like, oh shit, I caught Sympathetic. You know what I mean? I was like, oh. And then I had the issue with the Twitch again. Oh, over the top. Flores, he's in. Can he score? Yes, he can! Flores has scored. Adams finds Schmidt to Palomino, who's giving it to Nixon. He threads Flores through. And that has put the U.S. in front. It's the first lead for the U.S. since they scored in the 41st minute. Yeah, I noticed that. Cyber accidentally hit the start stream hotkey. Oh, you guys have it hotkeyed. Oh, okay. That makes sense. Nixon in Howard, and what a save from Bellio. Offsides on Howard, though. But yes, I'll delete the VOD. I'm just saying, you don't have to. I'm just saying you just have a nice 18-minute video of your starting soon screen now. Nixon. Back post. Reeves. Is it not trick? How has that stayed out? Nervitsky is offsides, but I have no clue how that stayed out. Yeah, VOD. Oh, that free kick just went over the net. VAR. We can VAR this. But we can't. I have no clue how that stayed out. This was it. It was a free kick. Now, that's my question, real quick. When the ball comes in, Nervitsky's in an offsides position. So that's the call. VAR confirms the offsides. He's in an offsides position. So when that kick comes in. Yes, yeah, Sienna, you now have the VAR emote, by the way, which is awesome. Lawson. Reeves. On the right-hand side. U.S. trying to bury this. Mexico trying to hold on. They need to find an equalizer, though, to go into the to push this to extra time. Reeves will throw this in. The fourth official has indicated a minimum of 4 minutes of added time. Here's Schmidt, Flores, Palomino, Nervinsky. Back to Palomino. Nervinsky again. They're just trying to retain the ball here, the U.S. No reason to get aggressive with it. They have the lead. Going to go start my new game. Have a good one, Benny. All right, Cully. Take care, brother. Enjoy as well. Here's Howard. Correa. Moore. In a tight space. Finds a run for Nixon. Good cutout from Hernandez. And now Mexico maybe can build. They are in the second minute of added time. U.S. has the ball. Nervinsky back inside for Flores. Goes for goal, and it's just deflected out by Bellio on a deflection. Correa to take the corner. He is in no rush to do so. Back post. Aguilar will clear it. Martinez comes down with it. Oh, he tried to give it up the sideline for his teammate, but it rolls out, and it'll be a throw-in. U.S. are a minute away from the final. Howard. Palomino. Nervinsky. Hernandez cuts it out. Palomino there. They need to win the second header. They do. Schmidt, Correa. Hernandez boots it clear. Reeves will collect it. 40 seconds from the final. Lawson heads it down. Mexico, one last opportunity over the top. It's a great ball for Hernandez, and Hernandez hits the post. Oh, my word. Oh, my God. Hernandez with an opportunity on his boot. The cross comes in. Nervinsky clears it. It'll be a throw, but Hernandez hits the post. And that might be Mexico's chances. Cordoba, Martinez, it's got to go in the box. It does. No penalty whistled, and a big save from Forsyth on the volley. Acuna, back post. It's in! Sanchez has scored! At the death! I don't believe this game. What are we watching? 4-4! What a header. What a header. Extra time incoming. Yeah, this game has been crazy. The U.S. will make one change at halftime. Mexico have had 6 shots on target and a 1.49 xG, yet they have scored 4 goals. And we are headed to extra time. I'm just taking a snip of this to post in some of the Discords because this game is madness. Extra time underway from Ohio. Right, Reeves, that's cleared by Acuna. Two 15-minute halves, no golden goal. Lawson, Flores, Nixon tries to find more. The pass needed to be a little bit earlier, but it was the right idea because the defenders were definitely out of shape, and Moore could have occupied the space and had been on sides, but the pass came a little too late. Here's Reeves trying to build out the back again as the U.S. threaded the needle there, but that wedge is always going to disappear, and the U.S. tried to force it. They turned the ball over. Sanchez, Palomino with a good cutout. Here's Flores looking for help. He's going to dribble it to the corner. He needs to get rid of it. Thompson will be his outlet pass. Palomino, that's a bad pass. Reeves, it's cut off by Acuna. Here come Mexico back the other way. It's blocked by Howard, and it will be a corner. I'm going to snooze the ads because this game has been pure madness, and I don't want you guys to miss it. Here's Garcia in the box. Great save, Forsyth. The veteran caper has kept the U.S. in this game. Here's Gonzalez. Acuna. Back to Gonzalez. Somebody's got to take a shot. McIntosh. Hernandez. Now he's looking to dribble it. McIntosh. Hernandez. Cordoba. Back to McIntosh. Cordoba. Aguilar. And that's the end of the highlight randomly. 4-4. We're in extra time. The U.S. have had 25 shots. And 2.92 xG. Here's Gonzalez. Bringing in Hernandez. I think he's off. It might not be. VAR is not checking it. The goal will stand. And L3 have taken the lead in extra time. 5-4. This is going to be tight. The question is he behind the ball? We don't even get the tight offsides, bro. We ain't even get the tight offsides. Wait, you ain't even going to give me the. We're going to VAR. The calls on VAR in the chat. Okay. Here's the clip. Gonzalez, he boots it here. Oh no, he's been kept on by 23. He's also, I think, behind the ball. So he's been kept on twice. One by the ball, one by 23. Yeah, he's on. He's on. What is 23? What is Green? What are you doing? Yeah. (5-4) Mexico with the lead. U.S. still have time. There's still 20 minutes left. We have to play a whole nother period of extra time. If they concede here again, it won't be very good for them. McIntosh cut out by Palomino for a Mexican throw. Howard, Lawson finds Bone. Bone's shot blocked, will be a corner. I'm surprised Bone didn't start this game, considering how good he's been, but he's on there now. Nixon up, Bone settles it. One-touch shot, Bellio with the save. Gonzalez, Torres, and he's offsides anyway. The fourth officials indicated a minimum of 2 minutes of added time will be played here at the end of the first half of extra time. And Lawson, there's a nasty collision. I think that's Lawson and Acuna that are down. Headed down, booted clear. Forsythe settles. Back to Thompson. Thompson finds Correa. Correa on the right-hand side. The cutback. He needs an outlet. Finds Reeves. Reeves with the cross. Coming in. Back post. What a save from Bellio. Now Mexico break. Gonzalez down the other side. That's going to be a foul. Mexico with a free kick here. Back post. Aguilar comes down with it. He sends it all the way back. That's certainly time, ref. You've played 3 minutes now. Aguilar. Torres. That's over the bar. That is certainly now it. So, half-time of extra time. And Mexico lead 5-4 on Ulises Hernandez's 98th minute strike. 15 minutes separate Mexico from the final. They lost the last one to the United States. This time, they're looking for revenge in the semis. Here's McIntosh dribbling down the side. Carroll clears. Thompson boots it away. Nixon will head it down field. Aguilar to Magana. The cutback cut out by Reeves. Nicely done. Schmidt to Lawson. That is what is he doing? That should have been a pickup there. Gonzalez, he let that ball go right to his opponent. Gonzalez looking to punish it from Mexico. Howard clears. Lawson will take it upfield. Time is of the essence for the U.S. Schmidt has just been booked for the U.S. 112th minute, Nixon. Carroll. Schmidt. Thompson. Back to Schmidt more than likely. No, he's found Lawson. Then it goes back to Schmidt. He needs to make the overlap because he was in acres of space here. And now he's trying to dribble past this man. Here comes the cross in. Bone can't get to it. Gonzalez does. It's an American corner. Here comes the corner. Whipped in. Headed clear by Magana. And Schmidt runs it down. Time is ticking away. The 117th minute. Nixon. Have the U.S. run out of gas? Carroll. It's going to go to Reeves, who brings it forward. Reeves looking to get by his man. That's blocked. Acuna heads it away. Reeves runs it down. Here comes the cross now. Flores is there. Bellio grabs it out from underneath him. Time ticking away. 119th minute. U.S. for the throw. Reeves. Correa. Reeves brings it by his man. The cross comes in. Diving keeper, but no play. 1 minute of added time. 20 seconds away. Mexico were 40 seconds from going out. They are 20 seconds from the final. Lawson has it. U.S. has one last chance, but he's had Acuna taken off his feet. Aguilar has it. Mexico have to hold on to it. The U.S. need to press. It won't matter. It's full time in extra time. And with just 2.14 XG and scoring on 5 of their 7 shots on target, Mexico have managed to upset the U.S. in the Gold Cup semifinal in front of 102,000. And El Tri will face the winner of Canada and Jamaica in the Gold Cup final, which means for the second straight watch of the CONCACAF Gold Cup, it ends in the semifinal. unfortunately for the U.S., and that is it. That's the end of our watch party. I thought we were going to have to watch two games today, the final and the semifinal and the final, but it's over at the first hurdle. Unfortunately, that is the end of the U.S.'s run. Not gonna lie, tacos sound pretty good right now. I had chili for tonight, but there you go. The last '07 as the ship sinks and you go down with the boat. Uh, yeah, unfortunate for the U.S. Really, really unfortunate. I mean, they played the better team. They played like the better team. They were so aggressive offensively, but that just they conceded too many stupid goals, man. They gave up 3 goals with .98 against .98 xG. Like you can't do that. that's that's just egregious. So, right. We have got ourselves a friendly against Joey Orrs, and then we've got the big CLG Senior Cup against Sir Tom Finney and the rest. Sir Tom Finney, by the way, are a club that started in the, I believe, the 12th division in this save, right? Real lower league side, right? They are now in, I think, the ninth tier, a level above us, right? They have won the FA Vase, and they are it might have been the 14th division that they actually started in, but they have won the FA Vase last season for the very first time, and they have done so well as a club that this now level 9 football club, that is Sir Tom Finney Football Club, is worth 1.4 million pounds. That's how much uh, uh, that they're worth. Um, Charlie Messer, no, Charlie, say it ain't so, but he's gone. He's gone. Charlie Messer's gone. Right, contracts set to expire. Okay. Um, include Charlie Wildman, who is apparently a 26-year-old attacking midfielder. He has enough time remaining on his current contract. Wildman is a AMC striker combo with a lot of potential. And I am going to 100% trigger that contract extension. Derry Darkwa is also pretty good. He's out on loan, but he's got a lot of potential. But I think I'm going to delay the decision on that. Charlie Perver we just signed. So there's no other real, I think, big names in here. Everybody's basically from the youth team. Moises Mizamiru had a great youth season. Lloyd Leisurwood's not good enough. Ebenezer Aqua's fucking 100% not good enough. Um, so we're going to apply the remaining. We might extend these as we get around to them. But again, regens are not. This is a community save. Regens are not necessarily going to uh, play. Is what I should say. I am going to have the DOF try to negotiate these. Um, but many of these guys are going to be unwilling to like see how Freeman said he's unwilling and he believes the stature in the game isn't big enough. So what we have to do is go in and just extend his contract. Um, so his contract now goes till 2038. So if they're unwilling to extend, because I'm not willing to replace them, so if they're unwilling to extend, we just will manually extend it. I'm not bothering with that bullshit, essentially. Oh, I didn't mean to delay the decision. Fuck. That's fine because he's got a whole year left. Um, and then these are the youth contracts, and they're all pretty much lacking, so that's fine. Right. Into the first. Thankfully, we did all the processing last night. So for those that aren't aware, this save has gotten pretty big in terms of the player base and just the amount of players in the database. And because it started with all the leagues enabled, and then we turned them all to view only, and then we started actually taking them out of the save. So the only thing that's right now playable is England to level 11 and MLS, and K League 1 and 2 is listed as viewable or view only. So what essentially has to happen is players need to retire. And on top of that, not only do players need to retire, additional leagues need to roll off. So, for example, level 11, Hydrate, thank you very much, Viva. Level 11 is rolling off on next June. So, as we axe the leagues we get promoted out of, hopefully the processing gets better. But it is a 400,000, basically 398,000 to be exact, player base or database. So uh, that's a lot. That's a lot for the game to handle. So it's my fault for setting it up so stupidly. Had I just enabled K League 1 and 2 is viewable from the start, MLS is playable from the start, and England 1 to 20, and then knocked them off as we got promoted. Huge, yeah, it's huge. But as I did that and we knocked them off as they got promoted, honestly the database probably only been like 250 to 300,000 players, not almost four. Right, Wildman's contract has extended, so there's that. We've got some big names in the cup. CLG preseason cup, CLG Senior Cup. We do a preseason league called the CLG Senior Cup and a preseason cup called the CLG Junior Cup. And we got some big names in the Senior Cup. So we are ticking down. We should be ticking over into the actual first friendly of the season. Uh, any second. So there you go. You guys are at an ad break. Well, most of y'all. Viva's not. Um, oh, there's the Club World Championship. How about that? Flamengo will be playing PSG. Real Sociedad or Roma will play Arsenal or Newcastle. How about that? Red Bull Leipzig won it in 2025. That's nuts. That's actually crazy. Uh, but yeah. So it's match day. If you want to call it that. But we are going to uh, quick sim it essentially. We might get into season 11 tonight. I don't think we will. I've got 2 hours left, so I don't think we will, but we might. Anyway, fixtures. There's going to be a lot of them. Here's all the friendlies. And selection. Selection. I have to think about selection. Charlie Perver we signed, which he's the replacement for Harry Norris. I love you, Harry. I really do. Harry Norris has been with us quite a while. Uh, for 6 seasons. We signed him from Farnham Town, but he's 29 and he's just not really there for us anymore. And Charlie Perver was 18, so I took a huge gamble on Charlie Perver because I just thought he's going to be solid. Right, so. Um, the two subs we always name, Simon Roger Mukendi and Joe Jones. Then we need a backup keeper right now, which is Bradley Tulloch. And then I think I'm going to replace Tyler Wright. Come on, bud. Remove Wright from position with uh, probably Sam Wellman. And then that's basically it. I'll bounce between Wellman and Perver, I think. But instant result, don't use match plan. I don't need to. Uh, yeah, these are the three we're playing in the Senior Cup: Sir Tom Finney, Boston, and Hyde. Uh, the club I'm most worried about in there is Sir Tom Finney. 4-0 for the friendly. Cookie scored twice. Snicky scored twice. So we move on. Uh, Again, it's only for the friendlies do we do that. But uh, stretch. Okay. I will definitely stretch. We're gonna give the stretch. We got this. Oh my God, my legs. Thank you. I'm gonna stand for the next like 5 minutes on the stretch and actually stretch out the legs, which I'm doing now. Thank you. Because I wind up sitting in this chair for much of the day, so I actually work in this chair as well. Well, not always. Not always. I don't always work on this chair. So I only know because I needed one. Yeah. I sometimes I work in this chair. Sometimes I don't. I work in another room. But yeah, I mean it's basically, and it's not a gaming chair very clearly, right? It's I've been over this before, but it's not a gaming chair at all. So, extended sitting in it gets pretty uncomfortable after a while. So, it's just not meant. It's just not built to be. Oh, hold on. It's just not built to be sat in for that long a period of time. So, uh, I also need to get one of those like cameras that auto adjust to the thing. You know what I'm talking about. People have those cameras that auto focus the camera based on where you're going. Who's the three suggestions over here? Absolutely play him in the under 18s. Hell yeah. We have declined Brighton and Bristol City's transfer offer. I didn't even know. That's what I meant to see, actually. You know what I did? I just realized this, chat. Um, you know what I did? We went over leagues in focus in the last episode, and I touched on everybody, like who won the FA Cup, who won the Champions League, who won the Europa League. I forgot to look at who actually won the fucking Sky Bet Championship playoffs. I forgot to look at who else is coming up. I forgot to look at that because the final was, I think, Bristol City versus uh like not Sunderland, but like Forest maybe. So that's my question: is who actually is coming up? Sheffield Wednesday. That was it. They beat Bristol City 3-2 in the final. So Sheffield Wednesday is coming. Wednesday is Premier League again. Can you believe it? That's insane. Barcelona's 5-game unbeaten run ends, which means they would have lost to Flamengo. So the actual Club World Cup, no, uh, is Flamengo, PSG, Roma, and Newcastle. They might have lost to Roma actually. So, which is the fifth and the sixth are the semifinals to that. So, right. We have got 4 days to go until the next preseason match versus Sir Tom Finney, and then after that, uh, I've got a few friendlies in between. Actually, we've got quite a few friendlies to munch through. What is this? I have a transfer offer. Brentford makes maps. That's rejected. Stonecloth make loan approach for Jordan Madeley. I am totally okay with that. Yeah, that's totally fine. Weekly staff meeting. Remind me in 1 month. Yes. Yes. I think Akoni could maybe considering asking for an improved contract in the near future. What is their contract currently? It expires in 2036. It literally has 3 years left. Um, So, oh, recruitment feedback. Yeah, we got a recruitment meeting. Recruitment focuses. We should make a change that is recruitment focused to get more recommendations. Edit. I I want. I don't understand. I don't need a midfield right. Yeah, I don't need that. Why would I need that? I want somebody who is young. They can be like 23, but give me like 3.5 star minimum potential building. I don't care about their current ability. Uh, just give me that, and then apply that. Why did you change that? I just told you. The fuck? 23. Yes. That's what I want. Skip the recommendations. Ooh. 14 recommendations, but you don't tell me the fucking letter grade on here. Guys, whatever. Show other recommended players. End the meeting. Let me go into scouting real quick and go to scouted players and go to uh I am looking at attacking midfielder rights. I don't want that. I want goalkeeper. This is the guy I really wanted. Eldrick Cumberbatch. Look at this fucking beast. I mean, first touch. This is sweeper keeper, but first touch. Okay, that's poor. Throwing's bad. Composure's bad. Concentration's not great. But he's 17. And he's got 13 reflexes, 12 agility, and he's got decent command of area and aerial reach and communication for our level 10, and he's 17. Like, brother, he's why is this on career? Why what the go back? Why is everything here on career stats? Why fucking hell? Everything's on career. Hold on. Play contribution. Okay, I guess he hasn't played much. Uh, Career stats up there is fine. Career achievement should be right here. This should be career achievements. There we go. Transfer info. Thank you. His contract. That would be useful. Um, his transfer value. I don't need a pizza chart. Look at that. Goalkeepers. Oh, that's nice. That's sick, actually. Man, the things that SAS put in here is insane. What is this miscellaneous? Scouting? There we go. Although I do have squad comparison up there, and he's got that up there, so I guess he doesn't really need it, right? So, player availability, no. What am I changing? Eligibility, no, I already have that. Uh, Split, no, I already have that. I basically have that too. Stats panel, this is good. Whew. SAS, man, you make some fucking unbelievable shit, man. Um, right. Anyway. I do need a goalkeeper. I don't know why I skipped ahead. I meant to look at who we going to. Like, Cumberbatch already said he's not coming. So I was like, all right, fine. Even though he's at. I think Sudbury got relegated out of Vanarama. I think they got relegated out of Vanarama National. So they're level 6 now. So it's not like. We're not that far behind them now. Chris Rother, the fitness coach, signed a new deal. Foster does well in Counterlogic FC under 18's defeat. Well, we lost 1-0 to Harrogate Town. Tower Adams in the 62nd. Perver did well. Tyler Wright did okay. Got booked. He did average. Aqua, the guy who I want to release, actually did well. So okay. We need to go to scouting. I need a keeper. Scouted players. Kevin Heinrich, lower division. He's at BW Blau-Weiss Hollage. Uh, he's not worth anything, brother. You are going to be a backup. He's fine with that. Heinrich would need to play more than 30% games to automatically qualify for work. He also doesn't have to acquire even after appeal. Can I give him a work permit? There's a way, right? Hold on. Information. There's a way you can do this. Aside from just move to my club. I'm not actually trying to do that. Uh, I didn't even look at his attributes, by the way. I didn't even look at his attributes. His composure is absolute dog shit. And he can't throw the ball, but by God, can he stop it? He's also only 19, so not too bad. Uh, there is definitely a way to do this. Fuck. Where is it? Where is it? Contract. Wages. There's a fucking way to do this, and I never remember. Uh, I thought it was on the front page, but it's not. Because I had to do this for Jack once, and I do want to figure this out. Loan status, transfer status, type. I don't know. Let me see if I can offer him a contract. Approach the sign. 12 months. I want a optional contract extension. He is happy with that. Now let me load him again. Let me see if I can load him again. There's a way to do this. It's fucking somewhere on here, man. It's gonna kill me that I can't find this. Because I had to do it for Jack. Let me see if I can find it for Jack, actually. Jack. Was it on the front page? It wasn't on the front page. Was it under contract? I could have sworn it was under contract. It's not under contract. Oh, you know what? It's not here. It's under, I know what it is. I know what it is. I gotta wait till this is done processing. I remember where it's at. At least I think I remember where it's at. To be determined. Let me play some music so my headset doesn't die again, because this fucking thing apparently never works. That is not what I wanted to, but that's fine. Um, who's notified me? 7:30 p.m. Okay, that's a raid option for later on. Sorry. Somebody pinged me because they want help with Peng Ya. Um, I didn't want. Can you add these guys back to the short list, please? At least get me a scouting report. Yes. Social feed. There should be. Is there people? Yeah, Heinrich is now on the short list, and I don't want shortlisted people to be on the. I don't care for shortlisted people to be on the social feed. I don't want to see their shit on the social feed. North walked in are third. Who's the season? But we're actually predicted eighth, gang. We're predicted eighth. We're not. Bradley are 1 to 91 odds to go up. Shit. Um, where's the transfer center, real quick? Here we go. Uh, is it under here? It's somewhere. It's somewhere. I know it's somewhere, guys. Where is it? Attributes? Is it under information? There should be something that's like. Is it under happiness? There's. Jesus Christ. It's crazy that you have all this. Maybe it's under club contract details. It's not. There's definitely a way that you can come in here and give it. Like if I go to my squad and I go to Jack and I go to information, it's right there. But if I go to Heinrich, it's not there. That's what I was looking for. Oh well, we can't sign him. We can't sign him. I'll find somebody else. Fucking UK leaving the EU. Stupid ass. Good. Uh, what a last name, Chitty. Chitty Bang, and he's not really amazing. Yeah. Dude has 1.17.3 game, and all of a sudden he's like, "Hey, you want this guy? No, go away. Go away." James Sadden at Gateshead. Ooh. The question is he going to be interested? Because I have a feeling it's going to be no. And yeah, it's no. Is he starting at Gateshead? He's not. He's not even made an appearance. Come on, man. They're probably going to be like, I have absolutely no interest in joining you. Man, fuck out of here. He's not going to be interested either. He's interested on loan. I want to make the move permanent, man. I need the loot. I need the move. You know what? Honestly, I could think about loaning because there is a goalkeeper down here. Is it Johnson? I didn't think it was Johnson. I thought it was somebody else. It might be Johnson. There's a goalkeeper down here who actually looks like he might develop into something. Johnson's pretty decent. And I might bring him up actually. If I can't sign a goalkeeper, I might bring him up because he's just got a lot of potential. Um, so anyway, I don't want stop with the auto add onto the stop with the auto add onto the social feed, please. Swag, he's not interested. Fuck off. That's fine. He was quick to say nah, fam. Match preparation for Sir Tom Finney. We are 1 day away from the Sir Tom Finney game. Yeah, we won't reach. I'm not gonna reach. What was I saying? Season 11 tonight, but I am gonna get a lot closer to Season 11, and we should be able to start Season 11 on the next stream of CLG FC, which more than likely will be this weekend. One of the days this weekend. So look forward to that. Because I'm not streaming tomorrow and I'm not streaming Wednesday, uh, it's actually going to be pretty. Like tomorrow's video that I'm uploading is the FM14 start of the save, and then the Wednesday's video will be episode 210 of CLG FC, and then after that, like, um, good. We've rejected your offer. Good. No, thank you. Okay, that's training. That's training. Now can I go in there and give him a work permit? It's not letting me. Oh, he's accepted the loan. Madley has accepted the loan. That's fine. I'm okay with that, obviously. But yeah, right now, Thursday's episode will be that's going up on YouTube will be 210.1, and then we're basically right back to where we were. So, um, I'd like to get into season 11 so I can have a collection of videos that I know I can upload over the course of the few weeks, you know. So, because the only series that we record for YouTube right now are Unreal Tournament, but we commentate that so rarely. Um, Action Time in, but we play that so rarely. Um, this one, the FM14 one, and then if we play F1, which F1's been on pause because ever since the graphics slash driver update slash OBS update, there's a clash and it causes OBS to crash. So it's one of those ones where I'm gonna have to even finish that. I'm gonna have to finish the F1 career, the F1 2012 career, offline, which I have no problem doing. But it's just one less series I'm gonna be uploading to YouTube. So Aaron Delve is at Leamington. Is he interested? He's not. So my question is, if Seddon didn't want it to move permanently, it's unknown if he's interested in a loan. I can't even yeah, I can't even okay. I can't even go back for him. Uh what about this guy? Although Sunderland are Premier League, he's up in the under 18s. Is he interested in a loan? Not really. So I figure it might be a better option to loan a player, a goalkeeper, in for a season. See how my under 18s goalkeeper uh, is and how he develops, and then maybe he's ready to jump. Maybe he's not. Right? He's at low soft. Oh, look at those reflexes. Is he interested? He's very interested in a loan. I will give him. I'll give him to the end of the season. What's his contract, by the way? He's on £20 a week part time. Fuck it, I'll pay his contract. I'll 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 pay his contract. Loan cannot be terminated. They're happy with that. I'm happy with that. Fuck like I'm going to sell you to Millwall. Right. Fitness does not required. Everybody's good. Instant result. Remember, I'm going to swap between Perver and Wellman, right? So, instant result. That's fine. That's fine. Did we get a win versus Sir Tom Finney is the question. Our nemesis. The answer is no. We lost 5-3. Cookie, Snicky, and oddly enough, Wildman. But they're so good. I mean, this is a team that is worth literally 1.4 million, and they're in the Northern Premier League Division One West. I don't know what it is. Martin Burdett has a 90 fucking percent win rate. How? How? Like, it's insane. It's actually insane. Like, this guy, he's English Malaysian. He's got a 20 in motivating now. He's got, like, fucking hell. He was a player at Scunthorpe, and he's turned into it, and he's been there since the start. Like, fucking fair play, man. He's been there since the start of the save, and Sir Tom Finney have gone from level 15, okay, up to the eighth tier. He's in the eighth tier, and I bet you season preview Sir Tom Finney are going to be one of the top teams. Yeah, they're 1-90, 1-91 to go up. I've never seen anything like that in all my time in Football Manager. They took the offer, so now CB has to accept the offer. But there's a possibility that we do get a keeper in on loan. Um, so that's nuts, man. Why can't I beat that fucking team? It's like, oh my god, I can't beat these guys. Right. Oh, who won the Gold Cup, by the way? That's what we forgot to look at. I'm betting it was Mexico, but yes, they beat Canada in the final. Um, Canada beat Jamaica 1-0, and then Mexico beat Canada in the final 3-0. And so I'm sorry, it was Canada that won the last one. So the U.S. has not won. The U.S. won the Gold Cup the first year that we watched it. We've watched 3 Gold Cups. We watched the U.S. win this one. We watched the U.S. lose to Canada in this one, and we watched the U.S. lose to Mexico in this one. Um, so it's literally been U.S., Jamaica, Mexico, Canada, Mexico. So, and that was the first ever time Jamaica won the Gold Cup. They won their group. They beat Costa Rica, Trinidad and Tobago, Antigua, and Barbuda. And then they went into the quarterfinals, beat Suriname in the quarterfinals, beat El Salvador in the semis, which all of that actually, all of that is believable. And then they took the U.S. to pens and won on pens. This was the first year we watched it. U.S. beat Mexico 2-0 after they downed Jamaica. And then they beat Canada 3-2. Then this was the second year we watched it. They lost to Canada 2-1 after they beat Costa Rica 3-0. Then they beat Mexico 1-0 after smashing El Salvador 6-1. Then lost to Canada 3-1. And this year they beat Haiti 3-1. They looked fucking phenomenal. They had 13 goals in four games. And then they lost in extra time to Mexico, who went on to beat Canada. How about that? Anyway, enough with the Gold Cup. Let's keep moving forward, shall we? Boston United is next. Um, Heard it through the grapevine. What the fuck? Come on. Apparently, I have no clue why. I have no. I do not. I don't know. Don't ask me. But apparently, Parks and Cookies are now eligible to play for the Republic of Ireland. And then Twinkle is now actually eligible to play for Northern Ireland. Uh, could improve a lot. Player has improved. Uh, this is the Snicky. So, uh, but um, nobody else is really. Sheamus is now eligible to play for both the United States and England. But anyway, team selection. Let's go. We need assistance. And what I mean by that is we need somebody to beat Sir Tom Finney if we want to win the CLG Senior Cup. So, uh, save. There we go. Digital Poodle, Outlander. I'm sorry, that's not the song. Digital Poodle Output Expander is the song. 1993, and it's not loading. And it's still not loading. You know, I had this issue the other day, and I don't know why. I think I just closed it, reopened another tab, and just went to the. There we go. Yep, that works. Right. Sorry. 3-1 over Boston United. Snicky Shima Sakoni-kun. The Pilgrims shocked. I wouldn't say they're shocked. They are Vanarama National League North, though. They're Vanarama North, so. Uh, why doesn't it tell me that it was in the CLG Senior Cup? It should have told me on that little info thing, and then I can click the CLG Senior Cup and go into the competition. Now I have to go here. It doesn't even tell me here. Fuck. Come on now. I want to take off CB. Hyde United, last one. Last friendly in the CLG Senior Cup, and then we've got Barrow Wanderers, who were in the league we just got promoted out of, and then we got the Junior Cup versus Darlington, and then either a third place game playoff or the final. Union have beaten DC, so Union keep winning. They fired their manager, and all of a sudden they started winning games. It's insane. Hyde United, which means I need Boston to beat Sir Tom Finney, I think. Let's see. Groundsman asks for pitch dimensions. We're going to stay with the maximum allowed. Good. Keep rejecting the offer, Jamie. You're told to reject the offer. You reject that offer. Fitness tests, and here we go. I also should think about saving the game at some point, which I need to do. We have an ad break in 10 minutes, by the way. But we only have an hour 15 left, and what did we do? 8-0. Spaps, cookies twice, Snicky hat trick. I made a penalty, and Phil McKay put it in his own net. The big question is, who won the other game? Schedule. Why are they listed as friendlies? They should have been listed as CLG's. Like, did you not play your other match? You did. You played high. There it is. CLG Senior Cup. Something bugged, and now I can't click this again. CLG Senior. Like, it won't. Like, it won't. It won't. I'm going to have to start naming the cup something different, unfortunately. Which is a shame because I lose all that history now. Fucking. How did they release this game and it still has this many bugs? It agitates me. Right. Switchblade, you're with the under 18s, right? Yeah, there you are. I found you. Okay. I gotta think about this while we process. Who's this? Sam Wellman, make available. Yep. Go on, son. Go on, son. All right. Weekly staff meeting. We got Lighton Alley needs some training. Jordan Navarro. 1 month. I would recommend that Switchblade be made available for loan, as regular football at this stage of career should help him realize his enormous potential. We're going to loan Switchblade out to help his development. Uh, he can move up to the under 21s because he is too old, but he is not too old. So Jerry Mengi will stay. So yes, Switchblade is going to wind up going out on loan. What do we got here? Bomb, and he left. He's gone. So now we're looking at fuck. What was his name? Kelvin Johnson was the under 18 guy I was thinking about bringing up. I wanted to make it. Uh, I did not update my notes that Dwight Bishop left the club. So I have to make a note now that he has left the club. And now the next goalkeeper I'm looking to have is Kelvin Johnson. Um, so, whoa. Brent Davy. Ooh, he's at Hebburn. His reflex is 12. Agility 13. Needs it. He's 21 too. Like, I don't know, mate. I feel like I'm having better luck elsewhere. Right. Right. You want that's selection recommendations, of course. Injury proneness. Oh fuck! I didn't mean to do that. Fuck. Oh, shit. Where is he? There he is. Uh, uh, right. Preseason Isle of Man finished 7th. We rejected an offer for Spaps. Harry is eligible for a professional contract. Fenton Harry. We're not going to give him one. At least not yet, I don't think. So there's that. And then that's the autosave coming in, which is good. Which means we're about to swap over. You and you. And now you're doing... And then you're doing here. And make a note here. Awesome. Cool. My notes are up to date. I haven't swapped them over from the last stream. So a big win over Bradford City under 18s. What a 5-1. Wellman, Mather scored a hat trick. Wright scored as well, the defender. Nice. Very good. Millwall make a frack offer. We application rejected. Appeal. We've lodged an appeal. Now can I give him a fucking now are you gonna let me give him a thingy mabobber? No. You still don't. Fuck you guys. Fuck this game. Barrow Wanderers, right. Then we got the CLG Junior Cup, which might bug out on us as well. So Ware Villa after that. Another team that Ware Villa actually came from a league we've played quite a few number of seasons ago, if you guys remember. Yes, I'm aware that he is delayed due to a work permit. I wish they would give me the goddamn work permit. It's not like my club has absolutely no reputation. What reputation does our club have? No, that's my manager. Reputation obscure. Really? Really? Media prediction 9th. Really? Obscure? Okay. I wouldn't have thought that. Right. We have another friendly. This time it is against Barrow Wanderers, who we should absolutely smoke because they were terrible in the last season as well. And then we have Darlington. That's going to be the big test. Ware Villa we should absolutely crush as well. And we did 7-0. Cookie, Snicky twice. Akoni-kun, Spap, Sheamus twice. Very nice. Dominant win for the faithful. Absolutely. So. Right. Now you're telling me social feed. Seattle beat the Union, unfortunately. I should do a manual save, which I'm going to do now, just for the sake of doing so. You guys have an ad break in 2 minutes. FYI. But, where was that? Okay. Fade to Black, Untitled. No, that's not it. Sean Grant, Fade to Black, Untitled Mixed. What year was this? 96. This wouldn't have been it. Fade to Black 2, Original Mix. What year was this? 97? That wouldn't have been it either. Because the song or the Untitled Mix from the group Fade to Black would have been like 92. It's a shame, man. You can't find some of these songs anymore. 33 and a third, Queen, Searching. There's a lot of unknown. It's one of these things where, and I don't think people realize this, but house music in the UK obviously became very popular, and from the 90s to, I mean, it's still popular, but from the 90s through to Oh, good. CB's gonna join us on loan. Nice. To about 2010 was its height. Um, Rumors of a newly promoted with more and more. Okay. George looking to sell again. Um, what are you fucking talking about? Angry about wasting a loan spot on a player who isn't close to being good enough yet. Get out. Support, get out. This target will not affect your relationship with or the morale of either party. Hmm. Okay, thanks, Paps. Um, I mean, I understand he's way off the first team level, but like, I need a backup, bro. Tulloch is not it. Bryant might get called up to the under 19s again, and if that's the case, do you know what I mean? I'd rather have somebody who could potentially stop shots than a guy that I know is not going to stop shots. So, and I mean nothing against Barry Tulloch, but he's just not good enough. I mean, he was originally the third string, right? He was the third string keeper. So now you're telling me that he should like I would rather. When can I get him the loan? Like, can I actually go in here and give him? Okay, hold on. I'm going to accept this deal. I'm going to come in here and I'm going to see if I can actually. I can't give him a work permit. And now that the transfer is going to be rejected automatically because he can't get a work permit. So now he's my own player, and there we go, has work permit. Fucking hell. Respond. So he would be able to arrive at the club, just not play for the club. But I can just tick he has a work permit now, and that's that. So fair enough. We got another German goalkeeper, bro. Uh, I need to take a snip of that actually and send it to Barat and be like, hey, look at that. We signed another German goalkeeper. Uh, I should do the news story. There we go. That's the one I wanted to do. Let me go back to snip tool. Good. Cool. Thanks. Let me at Barat here real quick. Right. Which sucks because I loaned that guy out thinking that transfer wasn't going to go through at all. Or I loaned that guy in thinking that transfer wasn't going to go through at all. And then the transfer went through anyway, and I just ticked that he has a work permit. So now I have one too many goalkeepers. I went from having one problem to creating a whole nother for myself. So I just can't, I'm not very good at this game. um, is that fucking Christ? Sorry, I'm blocking a few dickheads real quick. There we go. Um, right. Good, good. So far, we've held on to everybody. It is what July 16th. So we've got to hold on to everybody for another month and a half, another 6 weeks, basically. Um, yeah, the deal did it did fulfill the requirements. I no longer need that recruitment focus because we got our man, ladies and gentlemen. We got him. All right. So what's going to happen is, where is he? Where is he? Oh, you are not. Oh, that's Helmrich. Yeah, that's the new guy. So where's Tulloch? There he is. So Helmrich is going to become the new guy. Super quick question. Now that we've moved up to the league that we're supposed to be in, right, or whatever, right? Like now that we're actually going to be in the uh league, this thing. What are the rules of this league? Yeah, yeah. What are the rules of this league? Right. So 3 subs can be used from a maximum of 5. When the fuck does that change? Like that's what I want to know because at some point, so we are in the Northwest Counties League, Division 1 North. So if I go up to the Northwest County League's Premier Division, it's still 3 subs from 5. But if we get promoted to where we wouldn't go to the Ishtaman, we would 100% go to the Northern Premier League Division 1 West is what we would go to. Um, it's still 3 clubs from a maximum of 5. And then what would happen is we would go to the Northern Premier League Premier Division. Still, so what is that like? Vanarama South, 3 subs out of 5. It's only when you get to professional football can you use 5 subs and you get the actual substitution windows. Wow, really? Wow. The laws of the game are written so that you can actually make like the substitution windows and shit is written into the laws now. Sub the whole number of subs isn't, but like depending on the league, you might be able to make 5 or 7. So the number of subs aren't written into the laws, but substitution windows are written into the laws. We upset Darlington 2-1. Joe Jones in the 90th fucking minute. Let's go, brother. Cookies is out 1 to 2 days. That's fine. Who are Darlington? Vanarama North. 26% win percentage for their manager, bro. It's crazy that Sir Tom Finney got that guy though. Like that's just fucking nuts. That's actually crazy that they have a manager that has a 90% win percentage. I think mine in this save is like 89. It's not even that high, and we've won most of our games. Like that's fucking crazy, man. You're going up to there we go. Right. I need to add that song to that playlist I have. The old school house and dance. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Tyree with the Acid Crash remix. Whoa. Is it Eric Murillo made the remix and it was in 1998? That's crazy to me. All right. Apparently, he redid it in 2003 as well. Right. Vince's training report for Kane Vince, the 19-year-old, who is absolute booty cheeks. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. 1-1-1-1-2-1-9. 1-1-4-1-2-8-1. That's his technicals. Terrible. Terrible. Um, I just think as we got promoted, he just hasn't been good enough. He's an optional contract extension, but this is his last season with the club anyway. Right, into the 18th of July. We have Ware Villa, we have Cleatormore Celtic. And then after that, we've got Squiresgate, which is the start of the season. Squiresgate's right here. So we're actually only 3 weeks away from the start of the season. Okay, we rejected the SPAPS offer and the Akunikun offer. Yes. Remind me in a month. You want him available for loan? I want to fucking release him. He's gone after this season anyway, so it's fine. Honestly, this is. If I send him down and he starts, it might stunt the growth of that youth keeper I really want to bring up through the ranks. But I could also loan him out, so that's fine. Yeah, he's too old. This is Moises Mizumiro's got another season down there. Where's my under 18s? And where's my guy? Where's my guy? Where's my guy? Here he is. Oh, I can't loan him out. He's too young. Oh my god. I just keep making my problems worse. Uh, Brian Bromage. Ooh. Holy sh. Well, I wouldn't. Yeah. A minus. He's a leading county leagues. Oh wow. He's 27 though, and he has absolutely no interest. Yeah, of course he has no interest in coming to us. To be fair, he's a free agent. He just got released by Southall Athletic. Are they in like deep financial shit? Is that why? That's exactly why. Yeah, they're down. They're 100K in the hole. He's won 3 trophies in his lifetime. He's won the FA Trophy. He's won the National League and got promoted to League Two. He actually made it to League One with Southend United. He's won the FA Youth Cup as well. And he got let go. Brother. Gary Ryan, who's at Harrogate. Okay. I need to reload this web page real quick. So only thing I've noticed, by the way, I don't like about YouTube, when you have a live chat in YouTube, not when you are streaming. This is when you're watching a video with a live chat, right? Also includes videos that are past broadcasts that have live chat replay enabled. But when you have that situation, and um, you block a person, all of their chats still appear. Preseason report in Central expected to be 13th. We rejected an offer from Barnsley for Frack. Like, you should not, like, if I block a user, I should not see anything from that user. Period. But that's Google for you. They're just behind. Like, people don't realize, like, for all the fucking technology and shit that these companies have, their products and services are still way unoptimized. You know? My recruitment device and send. Okay. No. And no. Jack's the man. Jack is Jack. Jack's heading needs a lot of work. Jesus Christ, Jack. But his tackling's a 20 though. He can tackle. He just can't head the ball. And he's got no strength. He gets bodied. But right. We have got players. Here we go. Players in the last year of the contract. Um, who do we want? Dude, shut the fuck up. Holy shit. All right. Oh no, I clicked out of it. There we go. Darkwa has a 1 year. Well, I know he's just signed his contract, but I'm gonna trigger that extension anyway. Uh, Moises Mizamiru, Ebenezer Aqua is just he's got to go. He's only on 110 pounds a week to be fair, but he's just got to go. Um, Derry Darkwa is not good enough, but he has a 1 year contract extension. Honestly, all these guys are probably leaving the club. At least the 18-year-olds will. Just because there's no under 21s league down here. So they've got, unless they leave the club, they have no hope of playing first team football. It's just the way it is. Right. Team selection. Perver for Wellman. Or Wellman for Perver. Oh my my God. What a mess. Um, sorry. Let's keep moving on. 3-0. Myself from the spot, Seamus Spaps. Where's Ware Villa? They are in the Lancashire Amateur League Premier Division. They're still way down there. They're in the very division we left them in. They haven't moved at all. So I did say at some point, chat, that we were going to stall out, right? That we weren't going to keep getting promoted year over year over year over year. And I thought it was going to be last season. We wound up advancing by 11 points, or we got promoted by 11 points. It's a little bit. It's not a whole hell of a lot easier, but it's a little bit easier because there is a playoff, and second through fifth make the playoff. Top team gets promoted automatically. However, last season we were predicted third, and only the top team went up, no playoff. We finished top, but we were predicted third. This season we're predicted ninth. So, uh, there's genuinely an opportunity where I shouldn't say opportunity, that's the wrong word, but there's genuinely the possibility that this is the season that the actual promotion train finally stalls out. We are going to have the FA Vase. I think. Maybe next season. I don't know. But I thought all level 10 clubs compete in it. And we're a level 10 club now, so. Come on, Mukendi. Come on, Mukendi. Barley Tolok. He's a 21-year-old goalkeeper. He's starting to improve a little bit. His reflexes and his handling's actually really good. So is his natural fitness. Determination's good, teamwork's good. He just needs to improve his communication and his command of area. His passing needs a lot of work too. But, Andrea Chiappini? Was that the name? Okay, cool. Uh, right, it's Cleatermore Celtic, the final friendly of the preseason. And then we're going to be into the regular season. We are not going to start the regular season tonight. Just an FYI to all the fans. We are not, to all the viewers. We're not going to start the regular season. Under 23 Asian Nations Cup qualifying. Fuck yes. I don't care about current ability. Just find me somebody with a high minimum potential ability. The Cherry Red Records Cup I don't care about. Yeah, I might have been listening to the same song 3 times, but whatever. Right. Cleatermore Celtic. I'm actually interested. I should say interested, but I have a feeling, and I was thinking about this after the stream the other night, but we re-signed Ben Brindley, right? And Ben Brindley is 34. And I think I signed him to a 2-year deal, right? Fuck, good squad. Here he is. Ben Brindley is 34. He's on a 2-year deal. I think he's going to retire. I think Ben's going to come out and announce his retirement to us because he was. If you remember, the reason I say this and the reason I thought about this was because if you remember, he did come out when we went to re-sign him, and I was even 50-50 on doing so. But I said, you know what? He's just a veteran voice at the club because he's 34, and he's like a backup to the backup. So like when I get hit with injuries, or I might have an injury problem, we actually only drew Clearmore Celtic. I missed a penalty as well, and they are in the West Lancashire League Division One. So how about that? But I thought he's 34. He was willing to sign for 2 years, but he was unsure as a Union drew. Well, that's the League's Cup. Nobody cares. Um, so part of me is like to me that means he didn't know if he wanted to keep playing. And, he's probably grateful that we paid him for 2 more years. And he can make, it's not a wage you can live off of what he's making, but he's still getting paid to play football. So, you know, he could be doing it a lot worse for himself. But I think, I don't know. I just think he knows he's not going to play a lot, especially since he's a fringe player. So, right. We've got loans in for Wayne Harnett. These are loans. Wayne Harnett right now is in the under 18s. He is too old for the under 18s. His physicals aren't bad, but he needs a lot. His mental's fucking terrible. I mean, I'm going to accept the offers. Collective bonus high. Absolutely high. 120K. Right. Community outreach and team bonding. There's Squires Gate. I mean, what's Ben making, by the way? He's making 700 pounds a week, and he can make that for the next 2 years. And I think he retires. We didn't even see who won the Club World Cup. Not that that matters. Kind of a Mickey Mouse tournament, but to me, it's much harder to win the UEFA Champions League than it is the Club World Cup. But I understand the concept behind the Club World Cup because there are Brazilian clubs that are good. There are Mexican and American clubs that are good. There are Japanese clubs that are good. I am not changing. It'll be me and Spaps. Weekly meeting. Let's accept this. You can stop that. They're not too old for the under 18s. They are 18. They're allowed to play up until 19. So right. We keep moving on. FA Cup first qualifying round draw. Sorry, the FA Youth Cup first qualifying round draw is coming up. So So this will be the start of the season is going to be episode 211, which is right there. They have not kicked off in England yet. They have in the Northwest Counties League's Premier Division, but we're going to just do leagues in focus for MLS. It's still the Red Bulls top. This is at the Leagues Cup break. Red Bulls are top. Columbus, Chicago, Montreal, Atlanta, Orlando, Philly, Nashville, and Miami are the playoff teams in the East. DC and Charlotte are a point back. NYCFC is the worst team in the East. In the West, it's the scum at the top. Portland, Seattle, LA Galaxy, Austin, Colorado, St. Louis, Vancouver, and Houston. Sporting Kansas City are a point back. And then FC Dallas is by 9 points the worst team in the league. Right. That is what's going on in MLS. They are currently in the Leagues Cup break. I hate this shit. Okay. I hate streams that use the bonk or the hammer tool and it changes your cursor. Uh, but yeah. You guys have an ad in 20 minutes where we will probably be out of here before then. Right. We're gonna get all the way up to the Squires Gate game, and then we're gonna call it. We do have the FA Youth Cup first qualifying round draw. We have 1 week to go, and that way when we come in for the next episode, it'll be a real short episode because it'll just be the game, and then we'll be underway. We've got a lot of games this season. This might be the first season that we cross the 40 game threshold, actually, coming up. I don't think we have. In fact, I shouldn't say I don't think we have. We have not passed the 40 game threshold. An Albanian club wants Yili Bardi. And I kind of understand why, because he's 28, he's getting up there. I mean, his last club was Chester, which was Panorama North, and they released him. So he could go back to Albania and just make a living in one of those top leagues and get paid a decent wage, as opposed to a Vanarama side. So, that's actually good for him if he goes there. He was on my short list long time ago, and I just never removed him. So, but he'll soon retire. Thank you. Autosave coming in. Nice. Seven days to go. Where else are we at here? Oh, these are the upcoming. This is the Conference League's already started. Who did win the Club World Cup, by the way? Uh, Paris Saint-Germain over Newcastle 2-0. Damn, Flamingo couldn't win that semifinal, bro. Nobody likes PSG. Who the fuck likes PSG? Who even likes Paris? Paris is literally the worst part of France. Who likes Paris? So people don't understand. They go to Paris and then they're like, oh, you know, good. Just keep rejecting all the way across. Whew, my potential can lead him to becoming a Vanarama National defensive midfielder. Like Southern France, and then I get injured. It's only 3 days though. Southern France is gorgeous. Southern France is like the beauty that France is. It's the southern half of France. especially southwestern France. You know that just and of course along the Mediterranean coastline. Just awesome, absolutely awesome. But right. A lot of these are goalkeepers now because I needed them, but I don't need goalkeepers anymore. Well, this guy would be useful. Ibrahima Diaby. He's free. He's 19. Won't need a work permit. He needs a little bit of work on his technicals and on his mentals. But hydrate. Thank you, Okone-kun. But I got another one here I'm going to open too. But the question is, what about? He's a better defender than he is an offensive player. He's actually not that bad, this guy. He's 19. This guy's not that bad. Where would he play? He played at Ashford United, which is an Ishtaman League, Division One South. I mean, I don't need an offensive player, but he does play defensive left, defensive center. But I did just sign a defender. Like did I not just sign a defensive player? Charlie Perver. So I don't need another defensive player. If anything, the area that I need to improve now is probably the midfield, the MC. Although I do have Sam Wellman, I'm actually good. Every time I play Football Manager, I'm always looking at the weakest area and trying to scout. And then I make one signing, and then I look at what the newest weakest area of the team is, and then I make a signing there, and I do that, and I make a signing. You know what I mean? And that's how I keep going. And I don't. I'm actually at a point now with this club where I look at the fact that my seven, if I could name seven subs, would be Wellman, Wildman, Hel, Heinrich or Heinrich, Perver, Jones, Mukendi, and like Mather, and I'm like, I don't really need anybody between all of those. I don't really need anybody, so I'm actually content with what I've got. Minimum potential ability has to be 4.5 stars if I'm going to scout this competition. Yeah, it's FA Cup, and they have to be younger than 25. We'll say. Yeah, 25. So that's fine. Carabao Cup, I'm not gonna. Carabao Cup, I should probably do the same actually. So Carabao Cup, and then level 10 would be interesting, but all of level 10? Fuck it, why not? Uh, I'll leave that without an age gap. Reject, reject. Okay. Harnett is set to move to on loan to Greenland. So we'll send him off. The question now that I have is, I have two questions. Number one, staff. Do I have any open positions? I don't think I do. I think all the staff that I'm allowed is filled, and that is correct. Number two, scouting wise, hey Ben, Dan, what's going on, brother? How many scouts do I have, and how many um Scouting. So I have 6 scouts essentially, right? A recruitment element. How many? I have 7. I think I'm going to axe that one. That gets me down below 6, or that gets me to 6. So I'm good there. It was the London Marathon weekend just gone. Nice. Did you race in it? Did you watch it? What did you do? Did you do anything special for it? Um, FA Youth Cup first qualifying round is draws coming in here. All right, Harnett went to Greetland, and they actually are paying his wage, the whole of his wage, all 100 pounds a week. So the outdoor athletics season is underway. Nice, man. Oh, that's right. You're a runner, aren't you? Or you do cross country, right? Or I saw the result of the marathon on TV. Nice. I remember we had a conversation about. I used to at school a long time ago. Yeah, I remember we had a conversation about athletics prior. That's why I'm like, I know you have some connection to it. Whether it's a hobby or a passion or something. I was like, we've definitely had that conversation before. So, but nice, man. I actually meant to see when is what the thing did the thing just pass the other day? Yeah, it did. Last weekend I meant to watch it and I didn't even watch it. Fuck. I'm so bad at uh keeping track of the LPGA. And I really like the LPGA Tour. I like it better than the PGA Tour now because I don't really have anybody on the PGA Tour I'm a big fan of. Um, I like Xander Schauffele. Hey, thank you for the follow, Dan. I prefer Summer Olympic sports over Winter Olympic sports. I just love the Olympics, man. You can give me anything. But yeah, like the PGA Tour, I don't really have a lot of people I follow or like. Like Xander Schauffele's okay, McIlroy's okay. I wanted him to win the Masters. That was awesome. I watched that. But like, I don't root for him week in and week out. But then like the LPGA's got a lot of golfers on it I really like. And that's why I'm like a little bit more interested in it. But then I never remember to freaking watch any of the events. And this past weekend was one of the 5 majors they have, which was the Chevron Championship. So totally went over my head. Um, but whoa, whoa, whoa! You have some breaking news. Mark Carney is the new Canadian PM. I have no clue who that is, unfortunately. You like curling? I like curling too. The board would like to take the time to give you a gentle reminder of their expectations this season. We are to finish in the top half of the Northwest Counties League Division One North. We are also to be competitive in the First Division Cup. The takeover rumors persist. Are we going to get one of those stupid embargoes? Is that what we're going to do? I was super excited that yeah. That was 2 weekends ago, but yeah, I was very happy for him as well. Um, what do the supporters expect? The supporters, uh, oh, the stadium expansion's done in 2 weeks. How about that? Mm, recorded Northwood top half finish. I guess the notable criticism is probably that guy we brought in on loan. No? Okay. Cool. That's so odd. It's just so odd. If I go to transfer activity, they're going to be pissed. They were apparently pissed. Pleased to sign a player of his caliber. Cool. What about the guy? What about the guy we loaned in? Uh, there's a fuck. We loaned a guy in. I know we loaned a guy in. It's just not appearing here for some reason. I have no fucking clue why. Uh, cool. So, Ancelotti will manage Brazil. Yeah, everybody knew that was coming. Um, I just detest the way Real Madrid has acted as a club these last 12 months, especially these last 12 days. It's been absolutely disgusting. Um, but they just can't win. They're just not good enough. Like, they're just not good enough, you know? So, um, Mbappe's looked awful, honestly. So, they're only getting what the hey, I got a Steam achievement called Part of the Furniture. I've stayed at one club for 10 seasons. Does that come up on stream when I do that? I don't think you guys can see it. Hold on. Alt tab. No, the Steam in-game overlay does not come up on Steam. But yeah, I just got an FM achievement on Steam. I need to play music in these headphones, otherwise they're gonna cut out on me because shit's so stupid. Um, let me cue the next one in this playlist I was listening to. It's not like a playlist; it's more like a track set or a set list, and I wanted to listen to the songs individually outside of the set to see whether I like them or not. So there we go. Oh. um, right. Recruitment focuses. They're doing fine. I should monitor when some of the shit's over. We sold 43 season tickets, which is an increase from last season when we only sold 41. To be fair, our stadium fits 300, so that's literally like a sixth of the stadium full of just season ticket holders. That's not bad. For a level 10 club, that's not bad. Right. Let's get up to this Squires Gate game, and then we're gonna be out of here. There's an ad break coming up in 3 minutes for those on Twitch. This is an FYI. Um, but we're basically getting up to the game, and then we're gonna call it a night, and then we'll come back next stream that we do for FM 24, and we'll start the season, and we'll start knocking off these games. We have a lot of games this season. A lot of games this season. We are going to have 34 games in the league alone, plus a cup. Do we still have that one season ticket holder grandfathered? Yes, we do. Yes, we do, Akoni-kun. Still, 10 years later, still grandfathered. This was the thing I meant to say, by the way. So this is my manager, right? She's Korean. She's been here 10 years. 86% win rate. Okay, 86%. This guy managing Sir Tom Finney has a 90% win rate. Like this is crazy. I'm taking a snip of this because I've never seen anything like this before. They have 373,000 in the bank account, and that's because they literally, I think, built their own stadium. Like they're in the county ground right now, but I think they're building their own stadium. So it's like, yeah, they're literally moving into their own stadium, and they are a Northern Premier League Division One West side. Like this is actually flipping nuts. I'm gonna take note of this real quick. I just want to take a snip of this real quick because I'm gonna post this on probably Biz's Discord first, and and just explain it on his Discord because to me that's crazy. Um, what's a crack-a-lack crack attack central? Let's give you a shout out, brother. What are you doing awake? It's fucking 3:42 a.m. But guys, give Crack a follow. He plays a lot of fun games. Um, he's played. It's fine, brother. It wasn't a bad stream. Stop saying like that. The game you were playing was a lot of fun. Actually, it looked like a lot of fun. That's for sure. Um, I know that. I liked all the different ways that like when you came to a mob you had to kill, like the way it interacted with you. You know. I thought that was neat. That it's an interesting game. So, right, we are almost at match day. Philadelphia winning League's Cup East quarterfinal over Charlotte. I have no clue who they have next. How's the save going? We are getting up to season 11. Here's the thing. Okay, we're doing well. Mexico won the CONCACAF Gold Cup. They beat the U.S. in a wild game, 5-4. I'm sorry. Um, 5 goals were scored in the opening half hour of the game, and then the U.S. were down 3-2. They went ahead 4-3, and with the last kick of the game, Mexico tied it 4-4. Then scored in the 98th minute in extra time, and beat the U.S. 5-4. Um, so that was a wild game. Um, 190 tickets will be sold. We are 11-10 favorites. The draw 13-5. Squires Gate 9-4. We're at the pre-match press conferences, which is exactly where we stop. So I'm going to wait for you guys to come back from the ads, and then we'll actually send you off. Um, but what a banger of a track this is. Whoa. This is such a good track. Literally, the artist is just called Fix, and the track name is just called Flash. And that was what a fucking track this is. Holy moly. I know you guys can't hear it. It's only in my ears, but I'm like, whoa, that's crazy. That's the good. But that is actually it. So here's the thing with the save. How's the save? Save's going good. We're about to start season 11. I actually just got the Steam achievement part of the furniture for staying at a club for 10 seasons. I was watching Raw. That's why I was trying to grow the Twitter engagement with Wrestling Talk. I love it so much, but little to no growth yet. Yeah, it'll get there. Um, right. Uh, we are. This is what I wanted to show. We are done, basically. Actually, I didn't want to show anything. We're done for tonight. So, the one thing I wanted to say is this is the interesting fact with this save. I am going to start the next stream of CLG FC. So when it is CLG FC day, 114? We will play the opening game of season 11. Once we play that game, this will officially become the longest Football Manager stream or save I've ever played in 15 years of Football Manager. So I announced that as people are at the ads. I know Crack you're not, and Akuni-kun you're not. But yeah, that's actually crazy. So I'm gonna wait 40 seconds for them to come out of the ads, and then we're gonna mop up because I got 11 minutes left. We're not gonna get the game in 11 minutes. So we got through the off season though, and I think that's the good thing. The good thing is we got through the off season in just 2 streams, which is kind of why I don't mind the CONCACAF Gold Cup years because again it's like 6 matches you're watching maximum, and we only watched 5. because the U.S. lost in the semifinal, so we didn't even have to watch the final. But um, next off season will be a lot longer because we're going to have a shit ton of World Cup games to get through because we watch the World Cup next off season, and I mean you're looking at a lot of group stage games, a lot of group stage games. We're probably watching close to 30 to probably 30 matches. So have a great days anyway. Your best may be awesome. Thank you. I will tomorrow for sure. But yeah, the moment we play this match against Squires Gate, this will officially become the longest save I've ever had in Football Manager. And Football Manager 2010 was my first Football Manager. So I'm looking forward to that. This should be a good time. Definitely come out for the occasion. It'll probably be sometime this weekend. I do not. This was the last scheduled stream I had. I usually schedule 5 weeks out. This was the last scheduled stream I have. I am going to sit down tomorrow and I am going to set a stream schedule for the rest of this week and next week. The only thing that's up in the air is this weekend, because I don't know if I'm going out to a birthday celebration for my father this weekend, at what day it will be and where we're even going and how long I'll be gone. So he turned 75 last week. So the whole family wants to get together to celebrate his 75th. He doesn't want to do that, and my sister's also trying to back out of the plans, so it's gotten messy. But it's also the same weekend of the MS Walk in Philly, and she wants to go do the MS Walk because she has MS, and it means a lot to her to do the MS Walk. So the timing's not great on it. So I don't know if it's going to wind up getting rescheduled or canceled altogether, or if we're going to just go without her. We might do one of the three. So anyway, weekend's up in the air because of that. There will be a stream on the weekend. I just don't know which day it will be on the weekend. And Thursday we're going to play Tymon. I already know that. Friday we are going to be back on our FM14 save that we started, the FM 100% challenge! Save. We'll tell you more about that save. But that is a joint offline online save that I'm doing right now. I'm currently about 2/3 of the way through the first season in Korea, and I am not winning anything the first season, it looks like. So Friday stream will probably be either off season of season 1 or the start of season 2. I have a feeling it'll be the latter. I'm not doing any watch parties in that save because that's going to be a longer save. But anyway, that's the plan right now, and then we'll come back with CLG FC at some point over the weekend to start season 11 of this save. So that's the plan. I will see you guys. Thank you so much for watching. For those on YouTube, by the way, this is the end of the episode. This was CLG FC episode 210.2. The next one is 211. We'll see you soon. Thank you so much for watching. Till then, take care.